with another masterpiece, and this masterpiece is called "It's Amazing How a Person Switch Up Once They Get with Somebody New." I call "It's Amazing How a Person Switch Up when they find someone else." I call it that because there's people out here that been through a lot of stuff with people, been taken care of, been held down, been looked out for, been protected, been loved unconditionally through thick and thin, and then they'll get with somebody else and act like the person that they had that was before the person they got is the baddest person in the world. And the new person is the most awesome person in the world. But what people don't understand is you and that other person don't have no history, and you really don't know what you got to look forward to with that person. See, with the person you was with for years, you know what to look forward to. You know you was gonna always be protected. You know you was gonna be taken care of. You was gonna be loved unconditionally, and all those things. But it's amazing how a person can switch up on you. You know what I'm saying? One minute they tell you they love you, then they telling you they fine without texting you. I think it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I think that shows how confused a person really is. You know what I'm saying, within themselves. When you one person, you supposed to speak on what you feel and live what you feel, not say one thing and then do something else. Just like, people in the world think it's okay to be dishonest to people. You know, that ain't cool. Because, you got to remember, karma always, it's always around the corner waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? You might not get it back in a week. You might not get it back in a month. You might not get it back in 3 months. You might not get it back in a year. But it's gonna hit you when you least expect it, when you ain't expecting it to come. You know what I'm saying? And everything that you dished out, you're gonna witness. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be a beautiful day for the people that's dishing out bad karma. You know what I'm saying? So um, a person bragging, talking about, they living a good life, and like they wasn't living a good life when they was with the person they was with that was being there for them. You know what I'm saying? They People don't appreciate when things come easy. It's like they take it for granted. You know what I'm saying? They switch up like you turn on and off a light switch. You know what I mean? And the sad part is they don't even understand they need to change for real. Be around here acting like they don't need to change, knowing deep down in their heart they need to change. You know what I mean? What about the comments? And life is all about life is all about change. You know what I mean? You gotta grow. You can't stay the same and expect to keep getting treated good, because eventually the way you treated somebody else gonna come back on you. You know what I mean? Whether it's good or bad. So the best thing you can do is try to focus on treating a person good. You know what I mean? Me, I'm all about love and romance and happiness and peace. And the woman in my circle, she gotta bring those things, or we can't rock. You know what I mean? You ain't finna talk to me any old kind of way. You ain't finna try to disrespect me or shame me or belittle me. You ain't finna do none of that. Thanks. Thanks, I appreciate you. You know, anybody that wanna leave the live, you feel free. You're welcome to leave, because everything I'm saying ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You can tell what type of person that is that come and hate on somebody that's trying to do something positive. You know what I mean? But like I said before, you got to focus on those people that's going to try to do right by you, not try to put you down and change up and switch up on you because odds is in their favor now. You know what I mean? And when you leave somebody, you're supposed to work on yourself. You ain't supposed to leave somebody and jump into the next woman or man's arms without working on yourself. It's going to be a disaster. Because those things, those wounds and stuff that you collected from being with the person, you're supposed to heal from that and make sure you don't go into another encounter with that. But, some people just don't want to listen. They want to do what they want to do. So, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's amazing how people switch up when the odds are in their favor. But like I said, you know what I'm saying? I wish you the world, beautiful. Wish you the world. You know what I mean? I wish you the best. You know what I'm saying? I hope you happy. Because I'm happy. You know what I mean? I'm in peace. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to worry about being disrespected. I ain't got to worry about being taken for granted. None of that. You know what I mean? I ain't got to be, I ain't got to worry about not being loved right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's on the live, I appreciate y'all. Like the live, comment, and hit the smash on the subscribe button. I appreciate y'all. And yeah, it's all good. Like I said, it is what it is. Sometimes things don't work out, and that be for the best. You know what I mean? But I'm cool if we work out, and I'm cool if we don't work out. So, and it's gonna be based off of how you treated me when I was with you. See, if you treated me right and things just didn't work out, then we could be cool. If you didn't treat me right, I don't want to be cool with people who didn't treat me right. You know what I mean? Because I won't want you to be cool with me if I ain't treat you right. You know what I'm saying? So, it's amazing how people switch up on you. You know what I mean? But it's all good, though. Because I'm going to be all right. You know what I mean? And I mean that. But this RJ VJ71 coming with another masterpiece. It's amazing how people switch up when they get something new. I'm out. Till the next time.